How's it going, guys, girls? My name's VorteX. Treyarch have just dropped the DLC free trailer. Oh my god, it looks absolutely insane. It looks like nothing we've ever seen before. They're doing some crazy stuff which we've never ever seen on this card. It's freaking dragons on it, man. Alright, let's get straight into this. I'll break it down right after. Let's go.
This city has seen more than its share of pain. It has been witness to horrors that would make most souls question the very concept of humanity itself. It has been known by many names, but I know it as Stalingrad, City of Blood. This should do job of killing. We don't need any fire here, dragon. I do not feel cold.
All right, Dempsey, once more for old time's sake.
Hoorah!
Get the season pass now. 4 DLC packs, one great price.
So holy crap, that was absolutely insane. A ton of new features, all out mind blowing, to be fair. So we're gonna dive straight into this trailer and break it down. So first up, as you can see, there's a monument. It's called the Fountain of Children. I think it's still there today. It's just a little monument that they have in Stalingrad. But looking around the whole setting, you can see all out carnage. If you look on that bus there, you can see Belinsky Square. It just shows how this whole map is very tied in with Nikolai, and you know, it shows how the focus is very much so on Nikolai and his storyline. In here we get a look at, maybe I'm saying the main room. You can see some sort of supercomputer maybe. I'm not quite sure how to explain that, but I'm sure we'll find out as the details get revealed. We've got a nice look over the whole sort of war face, the whole battleground over Stalingrad, and really it just shows like the full carnage that's going on with this map, and really gives a sense of the war. We can see the window shutting down, shutters going down. That might be some sort of power up maybe, or a Bible to keep zombies out. Moving on, in these next few clips we get a look at more of the different types of zombies. May I point out that the zombies actually have red eyes, so it's more going along the Mob of the Dead theme. Here we can see a zombie with a claw, probably armoured up. Maybe it might be the Panzer, as we can see again. Look, I think it's looking like more of the new Panzer. You see there they got new mechanical arms and claws, and they just look like zombies that you don't want to mess with, basically. In this shot we see another overlook over the actual battleground. The weapon that we just saw before, by the way, was actually the MG42, which is a major throwback weapon from World at War. I don't know whether it be just a mount weapon or actually gun that you can attain from the box, but if we can get it from the box, that'd be insane. Here we can see, if you look in the left hand corner, you've got maybe a dead dragon, I'm not quite sure, and you got the robot in the background, and Gorod Krovi, which actually translates to City of Blood. So this may tie in very well with the actual blood vials sort of theory, and what all our characters are actually carrying around, and Richthofen's insurance policy plan, basically. Here we can see an electrified zombie. Here it just looks absolutely insane. We sort of saw this in transit, but it wasn't anything on this sort of scale. It was more like a boss sort of zombie that came around every now and again. But you gotta love the whole new zombies that they're coming out with. It keeps the game sort of fresh. But this map's looking crazy. Now here we get a much closer look at the dragon, and he looks absolutely insane, man. Just crazy. I can't wait to actually go on this map and experience it. As you can see, he's breathing down fire everywhere. Might be like you pay for him to block off an area, maybe. It might make that area unavailable for the next few rounds or so. Here we can get a really close up look of the dragon head, and it looks so detailed, and it just looks epic, man. In this shot we get a real close up look of the panda, and he looks scary as, man. Honestly, you don't want to mess with this guy. He's got a mechanical hand, and he just looks like he's gonna blow you the fuck up if you go near him, basically. Now this is where it gets interesting and real freaky. We've got some crazy robot spider zombie things that I just can't explain. They have the 115 little symbol near it, so what I'm guessing is that they made a sort of army of these little mechanical robots to fight for them. But it just looks crazy. It might be the new dog round, since we haven't seen dogs yet in the trailer. It's not actually in the trailer, so maybe the new dog round, who knows, but it just looks absolutely insane. Moving forward, you get a very good look at the new zombie shield. It's actually made out of dragon bones, and when you hit zombies with it, it emits this sort of green gas. It looks really cool. A much better design than the other ones. Here you have some sort of mechanical like almost like a slash upgrade, basically. This might be a buildable, I'm not quite sure. I think that it would be. It sort of makes sense, but I mean, we'll have to wait and see. It seems like a really cool power up, and I'm very interested to try it out. Next up, we seem to have our characters in a room using the electric trap, and right now we can see the flipper. This is in Call of the Dead, but it actually flipped you across the map. Instead now it flips the zombies. As you saw there, we had the NX Shadow Claws adding more new weapons into the game. Now this looks crazy. I don't know what it is. It seems like a power up that might drop every few rounds, but basically it stopped. It got all the zombies to attract to him, and it also like electrocuted them at the same time, which is crazy, to be fair. Now this is where it gets interesting. So we see the box, and the first few weapons we see looks like a ray gun Mark III. I'm not quite sure, but it definitely looks very similar to a sort of ray gun feel. Ray gun Mark III has been in talks. It's been rumoured quite a lot, all about the community for a very long time. Many people have been asking for it. Maybe this is when it comes. Obviously we see it again, but we can actually see the FFAR, which is another weapon that they're adding into zombies from multiplayer. And yes, people, you have it right, the PPSH is coming back to Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies. That is insane. It's probably my favourite weapon on World at War Zombies. It's a crazy weapon. The Pack-a-Punch is 10 times better. You're gonna have so much fun with this weapon. It's the best weapon going, honestly. I'm so glad that they brought it back. It's definitely the most requested weapon from the whole community to be brought back in. So as we're drawing to the end of this trailer, we get a much closer look at the dragons and the overall body and what they look like. We can actually see people on top, so yes, you can actually ride these dragons. How insane is that? Actually be able to fly these and command them, tell them where to go. And that basically wraps up the trailer. The dragon breathing fire everywhere and wreaking havoc. Descent obviously coming first on PS4 on the 12th of April, my bad, 12th of July. So excited. I'll try and bring any gameplay I can, but stay tuned for much more gameplay coming soon. Hope you do enjoy this video, guys and girls. Please do leave a like, don't forget to subscribe. See ya.